Demasiado para soportar. ¿Sabes lo que ha pasado un día entero con ese ñiqui? Ay, Nick, please stay. You're killing my teeth, man.
What's the matter?
What's the matter, man? How can you put people through that kind of pain and not even know you're doing it?
Some people are like that. But I don't want to give any examples.
Nick, I got some more changes for you to post.
I'll do that.
Nick's got it.
I beg of you, let me do it.
What'd I do?
Excuse me. May I speak to someone?
Sam Captain Miller, can I help you?
My name is Stuart Sobel. I'm having a little problem with my wife.
Over here, Mr. Sobel.
Thank you. That your department?
Yeah, I started in homicide and worked my way up. What seems to be the trouble with your wife?
Well, she moved out of the house.
And the problem?
Well, you gotta understand, my wife's been very disturbed lately. Ever since she went through the change, she's been,
Change?
Exactly. She started reading a lot, then she dropped out of the Hadassah, and now she left the house and moved in with her sister.
I still don't see any problem.
Well, she withdrew half our life savings from the bank. $7,000 I had in there. And she took $3,500 without even asking me.
Seems like a small enough price to pay. I mean, if she's considering a divorce.
You wouldn't believe what she's considering. She's using the money to go to Saturn.
Saturn?
Yeah.
Saturn where?
What do you mean, Saturn where?
Saturn, New York, Saturn, Ohio.
I mean Saturn. Up there, Saturn.
Hold that thought. You want to meet the first shipment from the Fruit of the Month Club?
Precinct, Terrace. What? Where? Yeah, okay. Barney, there's been a shooting outside the building. It's Wojo.
What happened?
What happened? This neighborhood is going to the dogs. That's what happened. I mean, what?
Is your friend all right?
He was fortunate, excuse me. All the excitement.
The people walking up and down the street. There wasn't a car in front, and there was nobody in the alley across the street. So it's got to be somebody from up in a roof somewhere, maybe in a window.
I got Kogan doing a house-to-house. Yamana and Harris are going to make sure he doesn't miss anything. Okay, now take it easy. All right.
She said, "Oh, granite that came out the side of the building."
It's a heavy caliber rifle, Kogan. Now, have a cup of coffee.
Relax. Okay. Gee, nobody saw anything. Nobody heard anything. Just like always.
You'd think some guy walking around the street with a rifle would attract a little bit of attention.
Yeah.
Maybe if you didn't have any clothes on.
Yeah. Maybe.
One thing that makes me madder than anything is getting shot at like that, you know? I mean, in Nam we more or less expected it, but getting sniped at in the streets of New York City, it's tacky.
Yeah. New York is no different from anywhere else. Los Angeles, Detroit.
That's right. That's right. I'm telling you, they're shooting cops all over the place. Don't take it personal, would you?
The irrational act of one antisocial citizen who wants to shoot a cop instead of see a doctor doesn't mean the world is going crazy. So
Yeah. Well, that's what I meant.
don't blow it out of proportion. Don't make it too big. Otherwise, you find yourself walking down the street kicking people.
All right.
Screaming in the closet. Biting bottles, right? You better go down and give Harris and Yamana a hand.
Right on. Can I go with him?
Only if you heard what I just said.
I think you're absolutely right, Captain. A man has to maintain his perspective.
Yeah.
Honey, Mr. Sobel has a problem with his wife. I don't know how serious it is yet.
All right. If you want me, I'll be in my closet.
Office.
I hate to take up your time when you got troubles of your own.
Your troubles are our troubles, Mr. Sobel. As you were saying,
But my wife has been behaving very strangely the last few months. You know, she's been under a doctor's care.
any part in a storm.
All of a sudden, she became interested in metaphysics, that kind of junk. And she went to, the other day, she went to a hotel. She got out of the house, went to a hotel. And she was listening to this man talk about ecology and space and all that garbage. He says that there's life on other planets. He says that we're all gonna die one day, and that the people are going to Saturn.
And it cost $3,500.
How'd you know?
I've seen that sort of confidence game before, Mr. Sobel. I also have a wife approaching metaphysics.
Shoot, man. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get me one of them new 4-button houndstooth flak vests. You know the kind that's got about 3 inches of steel in them?
I wouldn't stoop to wearing something like that. I'd rather sneak into work.
Come up with anything?
Nothing yet, Barney. Nobody heard a shot. I mean, nobody seems to even know anything happened.
How come you can never get a witness when you need one?
I'm going to bring in a Mr. Morton Hackler. He stays at the Hotel Greenwich.
What did he do?
He organizes junkets to other planets. He He's apparently got a lot of people convinced there's a better life up there.
And what does he charge for this service?
$3,500 apiece.
Why don't you just turn it over to Bunko, huh?
I will, if he's not legitimate.
Rebecca, it's not the money. Now, okay, part of it is the money. I didn't say you weren't entitled. I just said I didn't want you to throw it away. Rebecca, nobody's ever been there before.
M1 or carbine, something like that.
Yeah. Smells like a quick hit and run to me. I mean, it's happened at other precincts. Some weirdo wants to take a shake up the police department. He throws a slug and runs. And if he's lucky, he doesn't hit anybody.
Yeah, we'll probably never see him again. Right?
Hey, man, I don't care. I got my vest ordered.
Hi, Bonnie. Hello. What's this I hear? A little bang bang over here this morning.
Fortunately, it was just a minor incident.
This the Joker?
It's Mr. Sobel. He's a legitimate customer. We haven't made a call yet.
Watch it, Sobel. Now you let him get away, huh?
Oh, God. Inspector, it all happened so fast I didn't get a real good look around.
Ah, got rattled, did you?
Well, the bullet just missed me by a couple inches.
One bullet.
Yeah. Well, it was a .30 caliber slug, you know? I mean, it made a hole about that big in a wall down there.
One bullet. I was hoping we could have locked this up while life was clean and neat.
We did a door-to-door. We investigated any building that was possibly involved.
I'm sure you did, Bonnie. I know you did. I was just hoping that I could go to division and tell them my boys at the 12th precinct grabbed a loner who took a pot shot at him this morning. Oh, short and sweet, neat and clean, you know. No, instead I gotta go and say, a sniper over at the 1-2 precinct fired one round at one of my detectives who ducked. And I made a routine search of the rooftops and the door-to-door, and they come up empty. Excuses. You know what I mean, Barney?
I'm sorry, Inspector. I guess if I'd have got hit, it'd have made it a lot easier for me. I mean, I ain't no coward. I mean, I get scared if there's something to get scared about. I'm not stupid.
No, I ain't saying that won't go.
I guess,
Oh, it's
Inspector,
like-
that we just aren't as good a cops as you used to have way back 1,000,000 years ago. But this happens to be a sensational group, and we do the best we... Boy, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Combat fatigue, you know. I've seen a lot of it. Well, listen, Barney, I hope he didn't think that I thought he was being a coward. You know what I mean?
Well, he may have misread you, Inspector. Waljo is a very passionate man.
Yeah. Polish people are like that. Honey, I hope you get a chance to explain to him, you know, that I meant no offense by it. All I'm trying to do is make all you guys look good on the books down at headquarters. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm sure after he thinks about it a while, he'll understand.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. See. You're on, Mike. I'll do one thing I wouldn't do, huh?
How do you like that, Barney? I mean,
Hope I'm not intruding.
Don't give it a second thought, Mr. Sobel. Happens all the time.
Absolutely, Mr. Sobel. You see, we policemen work under a great deal of pressure. And to relieve the tension, we insult each other a lot, but it doesn't mean anything.
That's why you see so many different ethnic types around. You know, it gives us a lot of ammunition, you know?